Hello everybody, I did a ton of grinding, just a ridiculous ton of grinding. I just like was doing it while I was processing videos and stuff. So we did a lot of limit break stuff. I mastered almost all the materia I have. It's just ridiculous. We're so overpowered now. Like, so I did show some of the summons that we hadn't shown yet. Odin should be familiar with people who are familiar with, or to people who are familiar with Final Fantasy VIII. He has a 6-legged horse, which is odd enough. Look at that! I don't know what the point of the 6-legged horse is, but... So yeah, he insta-kills... he insta-kills enemies. Sometimes he misses. I've seen him miss. I'm sure he misses on bosses quite often. Alright. So, there's just going to be a lot. It's just a lot of stuff like this. Okay, so here's Titan. Titan's kind of fun. It's a big guy. Necklace on, loincloth, exactly what you'd expect. I have no idea. But bam! And obviously that's an earth attack. He's our earth summon. I don't know why I kept showing this. Maybe it was just to show Fury Brand and that it fills up other people's limit bars, which is essentially what I... Oh no, I bet you I know what's gonna happen here. Yeah, it's finishing touch. That's what I'm showing. Haha. So finishing touch vacuums up enemies. You still get the points for defeating them, so it still counts as a victory. Alright, what next? There's gonna be a lot of this. Just randomness. You have no idea how much stuff I recorded to make this video, too. So, yeah. There'll be a lot of this. I used these guys a lot to just kind of grind for limit breaks. Eventually, I realized that if you put cover materia on the person that you want to fill up their limit break bar, it's a lot easier because they take most of the damage. I know it's kind of basic, but... So you'll see that later. You'll see Aeris has cover on and is taking just a ton of damage. So Tetra Disaster, this is Kajata or Jata or Kata, whatever it's. And this is pretty cool, actually. So yeah, ice. Like we saw lightning, fire. It's like it's a whole bunch of elemental attacks combined. There'll be earthquake, I believe. Yeah, here it is. Now you don't, if you put that with added effect, you don't get any elemental bonuses. And if a character is strong to one element, it cuts down on the amount of damage he does. So he does have a disadvantage. So I will show things like this where, yeah. So all mastered, and this is all was born. When you master materia, you get a new unmastered materia, clean materia, as a result. It like splits into two. So we'll show that. And a mastered all materia sells for 1.4 million gil. So it's the only one that sells for that high, but it's a good way to make money. I mean, more money than you would ever need. So there we go. And now I just switched them out. I mean, I seriously mastered most of the summons and stuff. It's just ridiculous. And I will show text bubbles where we got new summons and stuff. So there's a whole bunch of Lightning was born and Chocomog we mastered. Just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, yeah, this is a lot of what I did like last week. I went to 12-hour days at work, so at least for the next 5 weeks. So, oh, here's our brand new Chocomog. See? Oh, there's our brand new Lightning, and yeah, aren't they cute? So I went to 12-hour days, so I have 4 days off every week. It's a lot of time to play games. But I did realize that I hate my job more when I have to do 12 hours at a time. It's a hard thing to do. So we'll see. This is, I believe, is where he gets a new limit break. I don't even know anymore. I recorded these. This seriously is like 2 weeks worth of play. Just combined because I recorded so far ahead. It's so much stuff to do. Fury Brand is a gift for grinding for limit breaks. All right, ba-bam. So, like I said, there isn't going to be, yeah, Stardust Array. And, like, actually, we gained, I went through and got all of Vincent's limit breaks, which, well, there's Howling Moon. But I did go through and get all of Vincent's because they're really easy. All of his are based on amount of enemies killed. So, you can go through and just kill 120 enemies with him and get all of his limit breaks. So here's Stardust Ray, and we're actually going to show it twice because, interestingly, Fury Brand will allow us to do that. And it's pretty cool. It's like a multi-hit deal. So yeah, we'll just do it back to back. Now, you won't see most of these limit breaks again, because, like, I worked Red 13 up to the point where I was using his level 4 limit break. I worked Aeris up to the point that I was using her level 4 one. I got Vincent all the way up to level 3, but you can't get his level 4 one until Disc 3. I like that he did that limit break twice and still didn't kill everything. That seems a little ridiculous to me. Alright, so Death Gigas is Vincent's level 2 limit break. We're going to show his level 1 limit break before we change to level 2. Now, all of his limit breaks involve him transforming into monsters, and you lose control of him. So Galleon Beast is his first one. And each of the monster forms have 2 different things that they can do. This one's first one is Berserk Dance, and then the second one is, I don't know, Beast Flare, I think? Yeah, Beast Flare. So there you go. Like I said, they'll all be like that. Death Gigas will have Giga Dunk and Giga, or Live Wire, I think. Oh, yeah, we showed her Greased Lightning. I think we've probably already seen this. But I'm not sure. I wasn't sure. I just kept in whatever. I spent hours, like, going through video and just grabbing interesting things for you people. Because that's what entertainment's all about. I don't know. All right. So here we go. So here's Death Gigas. I like this a little better than, I like this a little better than the one after this. So there you go. And watch what happens to his hit points. It's fantastic. So yeah, Giga Dunk, which is just him jumping and hammering things. And I just let him go. I didn't attack with anybody else. I just figured it was funner to watch this thing do what it's gonna do. So there you go, there's Live Wire. Easily killing the enemies we're fighting. Now his third one is called Hellmasker. And I don't know if it's exactly what you'd expect or not. But she got Clear Tranquil, which I didn't show. So we'll be seeing it later at some point. I just realized that I should be moving forward a little more than I am. Although I did get Barret up to Hammer Blow, so. See, Hellmasker. Which we will be showing, of course. We're showing everything. Who are we kidding? I was a little disappointed with Hammer Blow, actually. I did show Grenade Bomb. Again, I'm reasonably sure we had seen it, but thought it was worth the look. So now all we're going to be doing is grinding for limit breaks at this point. So there's Hammer Blow. And we'll show it. It's, like I said, it's a little disappointing. It's an insta-kill. It's an insta-kill limit break. So. Far more interesting is Aeris's high-level stuff. Now, some of the, like, we won't be able to get Tifa's level 4 limit break until the second disc. I did steal a lot of X potions, but then I found that I think at level 55 you can no longer steal them. Because that's how far I ground, is I got to like level 57 with my main character. And I was just like, ah, now you're way overpowered for almost the rest of the game at this point. And then I realized that there might be some things that I can't do at that high of a level, like optional things. So that's Hammer Blow right there, just, you know. So, and I did Finishing Touch again. Finishing Touch also I thought was pretty disappointing. Although, we will be able to get Omni Slash almost immediately. So, and that's our main character's level 4 limit break. And that leaves a couple. I did show Cait Sith's just regular. He only has 2 limit breaks. The first one is Dice. And he throws out dice, and for every number on the dice, it does 100 points of damage to whatever enemy. I think. Maybe it does 200, I don't know. That was quite a bit. 2,600. Alright, Blood Moon, I believe. No, Howling Moon, I'm sorry. Blood Moon's probably not even a thing. Now, this thing's really kind of cool. He howls at the moon, of course. And gets super powerful, like, does, like, get haste and some sort of boost attack to him, and, like, you won't... It usually does way more damage than this, but, like... You'll see later he does 2,000 points in one hit and stuff. And yeah, I guess he just, you know, although I don't know, because like his second limit break, which now I can't, it's on the tip of my tongue, but that one does that to everybody, like puts everybody in berserk and like toughens them up and stuff. None of that is compared to the Aeris, the higher level ones, which we're going to show all of them. We're going to go all the way up to level 4. So. With her and Red 13, because those are our options, really. Okay, Hellmasker. This thing is, it's hokey, let's be honest. He turns into, essentially, he turns into Jason. Like, you know, they never admit that that's what it is, but... Although it may be the protagonist from Splatterhouse, as well, I'm not. Hence the splatter combo. Nightmare is his other ability, and we'll see it. It's kind of fun. He does splatter combo far more often, though. Death Gigas was far more effective, I thought. Now, his level 4 one should be really cool, but again, we're not going to see that for a really long time. So here's Nightmare, and I think his head just rotated completely around. And, yeah. So it poisons you, frogs you, puts you to sleep. So we'll have him, he's going to splatter combo everybody else to death. We're just going to let him do that, because he's nuts. So, you know, who wants to stop a guy with a chainsaw? Like, wasn't there a beer commercial about that at one point? A guy picking up hitchhikers, and he was like a guy with an axe, and like, but he has Bud Light or something. I don't even remember. It was funny. It was a great commercial, though. I remember that. I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere. Somebody must have found it humorous enough to. And this little poison frog guy is pretty tough. 1 point of damage. See, I mean, this took way too long. For the caliber of enemy we're fighting, this is not a very effective limit break. I may actually change him back to Death Gigas next time I'm playing with him. Alright, Earth Rave. That's Red 13's last level 3 limit break. So after that, we can actually do Cosmo Memory. So here it is. I'm not exactly sure what it does, but it's pretty cool. Like, clearly there are these attacks that he's just doing, like, a series of, like, apparently Earth-backed attacks or something. So, we will show, like, to get a level 4 limit break, you have to use the item associated with it. And all other limit breaks have to have been learned. So, there's Cosmo Memory. Right, I've got it! Okay, he's got it. Good for him. So now we could check it out. Lunatic High, that was his one I was trying to tip of the tongue one. So here's Cosmo Memory. Red 13's ultimate limit break. Bam! Impressive. Alright, now Aeris above Fury. Fury brand that she has. She has a bunch of bunch of kind of healing and protecting. So Planet Protector puts people into the Peerless status, which makes them invulnerable. So your whole party becomes invulnerable for I think it's a random amount of turns, because if I remember correctly using it before, like sometimes one member will come out of it way before the others and stuff, so it must be, I don't know how it's decided, but we finished the battle with it. So, I mean, it doesn't do anything, like, it doesn't ramp up attack. And, you know, ironically, then it stops anybody's limit break bar from going up at all, because nobody's taking any damage. But this is, I believe, the only way to get the Peerless status cast on you at all. It's a status in the game designed specifically for her, which is interesting kind of in and of itself. So, then, this is probably her least interesting one, Pulse of Life, which has a kind of cool animation, but all it does is fills up your whole party's hit points and magic points. So, eh. So not bad. I mean, you know, it could be handy in a pinch, but not all that impressive. Now, her last limit break, which we got from the weapons dealer, Great Gospel, is a combination of the last two, actually, where it fills everything up and puts you in the Peerless status. So, you know, the rarity, well, again, you know, it's just... I don't know. I thought it was an important thing to show. I actually thought that we wouldn't be able to kind of get to this in the game. So it was nice to actually have the time while processing to grind and stuff. So here we go. For level 4 limit break. Pretty cool, right? So, that's what we'll have going on when we come back. We have some plotline stuff to do, we have no excuses not to advance the plotline at this point. So, we'll be doing that, and, hopefully, things will go as planned for all of that. And then, we'll have interesting stuff to deal with. We'll have a little more limit break stuff to do a little later on, but, I'll see you guys for that, and, thanks for watching my entirely post-commentary explaining limit breaks video. I appreciate it. You guys take care. Bye, everybody.